Oh, we're getting, oh, what's that called?
BAW2775, clear to intersection WIL.
It's that electric effect on the windscreen. Didn't realise you actually get that, that's really cool.
Approach brief complete.
Fantastical. Right, so we're coming up to top of descent. When's the estimated time for that?
Hello, London, transit 82, descending to flight level 200, heading 150.
1807.
150, 150. Okay, down 150.
So 4 minutes, top of descent. Feels quite bouncy. It was only a 7-knot tailwind. Don't know what's going on there. I also don't know why British Airways capped the altitude at flight level 170 for Jersey to Gatwick. It would make far more sense for them to fly a little bit higher. I mean, PFPX was suggesting about, I think, 21. And the fuel saving was about it was like £500.
Position, just make one complete orbit left and then heading 275.
No, that's alright.
One orbit left and then heading 275. Just as good.
Well, it was whatever it was significant fuel saving. So I don't really know why they capped down so low. Unless it's to do with air traffic control, I'm not sure. Okay, I think I spoke too soon on the old Gatwick weather. It's just become a death hole. Looks like it's the middle of a thunderstorm.
Oh
well, that'll be fun. Let's see what Sky says now. It's become a thunderstorm. Oh god. Right, so I'll have to change the briefing. So it's going to be a wet runway, and we'll put the anti-ice on.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
Okay, we will be arriving by the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival route. As for the approach, we can expect the ILS. Landing runway condition is wet. Anti-ice will be required. We will use config 3 for landing. Auto brake, we will use the low setting. The packs will be on, and for the decision height, it's 1.
I think Gatwick is at the very centre of that red patch of precipitation.
Still 190, hello, to continue on the heading, descend for level 13 today. Flight level 130 on the heading.
That'll make life interesting. The storm seems to be moving quite quickly, actually. So hopefully by the time we get to Gatwick it will pass. But we're definitely have to descend through it.
BAW2775, descend flight level 130.
Descend into flight level 130, Speedbird 2775.
Hello again from the flight deck. This is the captain once again. We are just about to start our descent and the seatbelt signs will be coming on shortly. I would just like to say it has been our pleasure to have you aboard the aircraft with us today. We hope you've enjoyed the flight and we're looking forward to seeing you all again in the very near future.
If you survive the landing.
Safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you.
I think I might give them a turbulence warning.
From the flight deck, this is the captain. Due to turbulence, we have put on the seatbelt signs. Please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. We'll release you as soon as we think it is safe to do so. Thank you.
I'll never release you. You're going down with the plane. Oh my goodness, it's looking exciting.
BAW2775, descent 4,000. QNH 997.
Descend into 4,000 Speedbird 2775.
What was that? 997.
India
Yeah.
123, descend flight level 70. 70, India 123.
9 and 9 are 7 set. 9 and 9 are 7 set.
0997. Cross-checked. Passing 12,000. Flight level 100.
Right.
Approach
CSTR on
336,
and
flight level
put on the landing
180,
system.
Flight level 70. 336. Roger, in contact. Expect ILS approach runway 26 left. QNH 997. ILS approach runway 26 left.
Someone else is coming in as well. Battling the storms. Just going to turn it off temporarily, just so I can see, because this route's quite congested at this point.
8418. Roger, in contact. Expect ILS approach runway 26.
It's such a weird approach. You kind of turn left and then come back round, and then it's like it's a bit like you go into a one lap holding pattern and then off you go again. Fingers crossed we won't get put into a hold, but you never know. Pro-ATC does occasionally do it. I don't know if it's actually related to anything to do with traffic or whether it's a random chance, but yeah, it does occasionally put you into a hold. There is an aircraft ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's probably on the same approach as me.
please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices, stow these devices within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bin, as items may have shifted.
Olympic 269, turn left heading 110, descend altitude 4,000, QNH 1012. Left 110, descending 4,000, 1012, Olympic 269.
Josh Ed, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see a new face and a warm welcome.
BAW277.
Hey, no hold.
Cleared ILS approach runway 26 left. Transition WIL Lima Oscar.
Cleared ILS approach runway 26 left. Transition WIL Lima Oscar Speedbird 2775.
A lovely volumetric effect from the
Descend flight level 16.
FSFX packages I've got installed.
160336.
I'll do a hang on.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Yeah, I'll do a replay and see if we've got any of those condensation effects. Bloody hell. I think we just got struck by lightning from FSFX. Actually have a little look, see if I'm getting any now. Yeah, you can see that volumetric effect there. VAS is at 3.4.
1,000 to go.
Whoa. Oh, we're getting, what's that called?
BAW2775. Cleared to intersection WIL.
It's that electric effect on the windscreen. Didn't realise you actually get that, it's really cool.
ILLO intersection. Left turn to heading 305. Speedbird 2775.
Someone will remind me what it's called. St Elmo's fire, that's it. We're getting St Elmo's fire on that our windscreen. That's definitely going to have to be a stream highlight. It's a bit wild out there.
4144,
Bloody hell.
Down 9 after though, with area 4144.
Right, so we'll make that left turn and then we'll carry on the approach, and then fingers crossed we'll survive. I'm really chuffed we got to see that, because I think it's quite rare getting the St Elmo's fire effect. The poor passengers in the back having a bit of a hard time of it. Actually, I can distinctly remember flying into Bristol in similar conditions and looking out the window, and then just about a pure chance glancing towards the cockpit, and then there being a massive flash. The whole cockpit door was just outlined with just white, which is obviously quite scary when you're on a plane, because the first thing that you think of is, oh no, is that like a bomb's gone off or something? But what happened is we actually been struck by lightning, and obviously the way that the plane's designed is for the conduction of the electricity to go through one wing around the cabin and around obviously the cockpit, and then go out the other end. And that's what I'd seen, was obviously the cockpit illuminating. It's quite scary, but I mean it proves the point that, I mean, planes are fully designed to be struck by lightning and with little to no consequences. I don't know whether they need to do a maintenance check or something afterwards. I suspect not, because I mean it's not grounding the plane, so it shouldn't cause any harmful effects to it.
Descent level 80, we're active 50 knots, 40.
BAW2775, descend 2000.
Descend into 2000, Speedbird 2775.
So we've got an altitude restriction until May, and then we'll head on down to 2. There we go. Okay, so there's the approach phase. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked. On.
Maro ref.
0997 set.
0997 set.
101 feet set.
101 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Norm.
Approach checklist complete.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
So
336. Float at 150.
2,500.
Down to 150. 336. BAW2775. Clear to intercept runway 26 left. ILS is available on 110.9er. Report to tower at
2,500.
Frequency is 124.22. Descend 2000.
Cleared runway 26 left, tower at the marker. Descend into 2000, Speedbird 2775.
I think he likes saying 2,500, doesn't he?
1337, can you take a left turn onto reciprocal track for me? 728, 1337. 1337, the left turn 130. Left 130, 1337.
Set go around altitude 3000.
Altitude 3000.
Good evening, Shuttle
So I think we've intercepted the localizer. It hasn't quite come onto the screen yet.
Flight level 80, and we're in navigation Bobbington. Shuttle 210, good evening. Lead Bobbington,
There we go.
125
Localizer alive.
Lead Bobbington heading 125, 210 knots. Shuttle 210. Echo 132, 8 miles out, 27 left.
Tower, Speedbird 2775, runway 26 left, on final, request landing, Speedbird 2775,
Clear to land runway 26 left, final approach speed, QNH 907. Clear to land runway 26 left, final approach speed, Speedbird 2775.
Flaps 2.
Speedbird 2775, slow to 140, slowing down to 140, Speedbird 2775. 805.
Gear down.
Increase speed
Gear
180 knots. Increasing to 180.05.
Flaps 3.
Speed check.
Speedbird
Flaps
982 Golf,
3.
clear takeoff 279, wind 270 degrees, 4 knots.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Autopilot off.
Check.
Autopilot 1 off.
Autopilot 1 off.
So 05, Mike, clear takeoff 210 degrees 18. Clear takeoff 05, Mike, right. ORBX 630, enter 1000. Mark stand 8.
Tree 6, slow to 135. Slowing down to 135, 336. 805, increase speed to 180 knots. Speed 180.05.
1000.
Approaching 26 left.
Glide.
500.
Midland 5 Echo Victor after the company A321 in the next departure line at 27 right. A firm and after departure, climb to maintain altitude 5,000 feet.
400. 300. 200. 100 above.
100 above.
Landing.
Check.
100 minimum.
Landing.
Minimum. Check.
70. 60. 50.
Glide.
40. 30.
Speedbird 982 Golf,
20.
contact runway
Retard.
18.82.
10.
Oh, well, this will
5.
Speedbird 982 Golf back.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Speedbird 2775, contact ground control on 121.8, gauge is right.
70 knots.
Very nice. Okay, to clean up. And we'll make a right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight.
I have to say that looked absolutely epic with the thunderstorms in the distance.
775, did you copy?
And the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for
Then what's
flying with us
active,
today. We
Pro-ATC
appreciate
is doing
your
that?
business and we hope to see you once again on a future flight. Thank you.
After landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
1 second, let me sort.
Speedbird 2775, affirm
After landing
please.
checklist complete.
Why is it not working? Let me just get the right frequency. 121.8.
Vacate right into the apron of Victor, parking stand 5. Victor for stand 5, 448.
Okay, it seems to be very broken. Oh well, not to worry. We'll just close Pro-ATC at this stage then. I know where I'm going anyway.
Check.
Right. Nope, we don't need it. No, we're going British Airways. The runway's inactive, so we can track up to the right. But having said that, actually, we may as well just go straight on. Just get straight onto the taxiway. Definitely do a replay of that once I'm all parked up. The fixes I did to Flight Simulator seem to have made, well, Flight Simulator Prepared seem to have made a massive difference on my VAS usage. I found a little sneaky trick actually online from Kosta. He's that seemingly expert of how to tweak your Flight Simulator, and he linked a fix from Microsoft actually, who kindly abandoned FSX, but they seem to have revisited it just for that one thing, which was it's a simple registry fix, and actually it saved 200 megs of VAS when I reloaded it, so that was quite good. And then I just made a few tweaks to my settings. I kind of toned down the active sky settings because I think that was partly to blame with the amount of VAS usage. And let's have a look at what I've got now. 3.7, yeah, I mean, well, yes, there was hitting 4, obviously, which was why I was OOMing. So I've saved 300, which is not too bad. I really don't know why this scenery uses up so much VAS. I don't know, I mean, it's a combination probably with the aircraft, because the Airbus does use up a lot. But yeah, I think there might be a memory leak or something going on. Because, I mean, it's as bad as Heathrow, which doesn't make any sense. And there goes Norwegian. Fire station. Which apparently is on fire. It's never good. Make a left up here. And Aer Lingus. And he's trying to bust in front of me, which isn't acceptable. What on earth's going on with his front wheel? Stop! Oop. That was... Oh, I missed the frequency. Sorry, that's just a position report from BA. 118.25. Got to do a maths question as well. They're making it extra complicated. 25. 1 per 0. That's definitely up there with one of the harder questions. There we go. Don't worry, that wasn't a VAS warning. It was just my computer saying I need more space on my C drive, which is true. Alright, so here we go. Coming up now. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, Gary Simmons, the guy who runs UK2000, is updating Gatwick at some point in the near future to a new version. So, well, fingers crossed that will fix this memory problem that I'm having with it. And also, I wonder how it'll look. So I think it is due. It's one of his older sceneries, so I think it is due an update. I mean, it doesn't look awful at the moment, but if he can update it, that'd be great. I mean, his recent ones are looking quite nice actually. Particularly like his Stansted and his and the Birmingham one as well is looking really good. And 58 is just to the left of that Monarch. Last time I flew in here, I had a bit of trouble using the EZdok, whatever it's called. Didn't quite pick me up. Is it this one? No, it's the next one. So hopefully I'll manage to work it a little bit better this time. Problem is, it's quite hard to see. And I can't zoom in with this position because EZdok seems to have broken itself. Right, we're going nice and slow. In fact, what I'll do, just temporarily switch to the EZCA cam. Whoa. Right, so we're not... Oh no, we are in it. Well, does it have an A319? I'm assuming that's what it means. Stop. There we go. Right, and I'll switch back to my other view. I need to fix the cams for the for this aircraft. Right. So cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect external power.
Roger. Connecting the GPU. Capturing the GPU is now connected.
Excelente. And beacon lights off. Just waiting.
Cockpit from ground.
Checked.
Go ahead.
Okay, the chocks are in and you can release the brakes.
But I won't, because otherwise I can't finish off my flight with BA. Right, so let's get the jetway in. Cabin crew disarm slides. Flight deck.
Captain, all slides are disarmed.
Fantastical. Right. Parking checklist. Parking checklist.
Parking checklist. APU.
Don't know how on earth it managed to pick up that. That was definitely not parking checklist. On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and shocks.
Set.
Parking checklist complete.
Well, on that note, I think we'll wrap up, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like and share buttons. If you'd like to watch more, then please do subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. I'm open to suggestions, questions and tips, so do add anything in the comment section. If you like up-to-date information on my streams and videos, then please do follow me on Twitter and Facebook. The links are in the description below. But otherwise, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.